Hello everyone, I'm Zhou Fang from Huawei Global Training Center. Today we will talk about TCP IP transport layer protocols. In TCP IP protocol stack, we have TCP protocol and UDP. First we talk about TCP. TCP provides connection-oriented and reliable service of applications. Why we said it is reliable? That is because it is connection-oriented. That means it will transmit information between two sides and by session. This session, we have acknowledgement mechanism of transmission. If one side sending the message to another side, the other side need to reply acknowledgement. If there's no acknowledgement, the data need to retransmission. Okay, and here is checksum of header and data and the flow control. If the TCP detect there's a packet loss, it will reduce the transmission speed. This is the format of TCP header. TCP header including of this source port, destination port. We noticed they are both 16-bit long. And here is 32-bit sequence number and acknowledge number. And this part including of the flag of the TCP. There's a header length and the reserve for here's urgent, acknowledge, push, reset, synchronization, and this. All of this, it is noticed which packet type this belong. So if we notice this one setting URI setting to 1, that means this packet, this TCP packet is belong to urgent. Okay, and then there's checksum and urgent pointer. Okay, the typical TCP header is about this part, and it also has the option and data. Here's a function of TCP. It's about establishment TCP session. We call this initial TCP packet is called SYN, packet. It has the sequence number A. When the client sending the establishment initial packet from itself to the server, carrying the sequence number A, the server need to reply if it received. Reply the information including also it is a SYN packet, sequence number B, and acknowledge A plus 1. That means this information, this ACK is acknowledge the sequence A. So the client will understand this is a reply for this sequence A. Okay, and then another ACK, sequence number A plus 1 and ACK B plus 1. Because this B plus 1 is acknowledge this message. This is we called three-way handshake. Termination of TCP connection. After all the data finish transmission, the TCP will terminate. The first packet is called IFIN packet, sending from the client to server, and server reply a message, also ACK, but with the sequence number plus 1. And also the IFIN use sequence B, acknowledge A plus 1. Finally, client sending the ACK use sequence B plus 1 to server. This is called four-way. End-to-end communication. What is end-to-end communication? This side is end. This side is end. If they want to communicate each other, just like this example, because they don't directly connect to each other, so the message need to across the router and the totally network to the other side. So we can see about the data information, application data and transmission data packet with the port number. This is destination and source and data. Destination, source, data. From these two packet header, we noticed the port number 21. That means it is this packet is go to the FTP server. From the port number 80, this is both public number, port number. It is called well-known TCP port number. 80 also means this is a website server, HTTP Protocol port number. MSS, the MSS, that means how big is the message can sending from host A to host B. This message is only inside of the session establishment. When they sending the SYN packet, it will including the MSS message information. They will negotiate this information. If both accept this value, they can use the length of the value to transmission the data. This one is window mechanism. From the host to host. Also, this is source and destination. This host sending 1, 2, 3 message. And this side acknowledge 4. And then this host sending the message 4, 5, 6. But this message is not received by this side. This side need more message, so it sending another acknowledgement of 4. This will notice this side. I need to retransmission of this 4, 5, 6 information. Slide windows. Okay. If this side is a server, this side is a client. The server sending the information with the length 1024 and with this size of window, sending this information to the host. The host, if the host reply with the acknowledge and with the window size, the server will accept to modify the window size. Next time, it will sending the message 1024 this message and use the window 2048. Okay, and then next time they will continue use this size of window to transmission the data. This is called slide windows, and it can control the transmission speed between the server to the host. Okay, in this chapter we have learned establishment of TCP connection, termination of TCP connection. When it established, it's sending the SYN. When it terminates, it's sending FIN. And also MSS and slide windows. At last, we have a question. What's the procedure can be called three-way handshake? As we learned, this is called establishment of TCP connection. That's all for this chapter. Thanks for watching.